Sell Your Car UK is back and delighted to offer for sale this absolutely fabulous Audi A4 2-litre TDI TECHNIK. First registered in October 2011, it's coming on a 61 plate, is currently on just under 76,000 miles and has 2 registered keepers, so you will be the 3rd registered. It's coming in this awesome diamond black metallic. This car's had its rear windows tinted, it's also had its rear light clusters tinted as well. It came from the factory debadged, so all you've got there on that tailgate are those cool Audi rings. It's also, as you can see, being the TECHNIK, got front and rear parking sensors. It's got some lovely alloy wheels in good condition, and it's also got a few bits and bobs as well, including satellite navigation and the full Audi MMI multimedia interface built into the car as well. Now we're going to get up close and personal with this car so that you can see it in all its glory, maybe save you the hassle of coming down to see it if it's not right for you, or indeed you know exactly what you're coming down to see if it is. We're going to start off right now at the bonnet. The bonnet's got some marks on it, little stone chips and things like that, little bits of stone chips you can see there. And we've also got a little line just going along here. You can just see that there. You can see that ripple there in the paint. You stand back from the car and you really don't notice any of that. All you can see is that gorgeous deep shine and that reflection of the clouds above. Apologies for the wind, by the way, if you're having trouble hearing me. It is a bit of a breezy day. So just showing you the bonnet, and there are, as I said to you, some stone chips, some light scratches as well. It's up to you whether you want to start respraying a bonnet for all of that. It's entirely your choice, but the car is being sold in the condition that it came into us here at Sell Your Car UK. The only things we've done to the car actually to get it on sale are mechanical things. I'll go through them in due course. Just coming down now to the front here, you can see you've got some stone chips on the bumper as well. So as you get up close and personal with the car, it's a really important thing that I do these on the video. You can see for yourself, the car's not in a showroom condition. There are marks on it. This is effectively a private sale. There's even, as you can see here, a little screw that's been used to hold that in place. And I must stress this, this is how the car was bought by the person who sold it to us, or at least that's what they told us. We've got to take them at their word, but I can believe it. I'm not going to mention in this video where they bought the car, but as I say, I can believe it. If we look here as well, there's a little bit of a crack in the front grille, and along the same side over here, or along the same slat I should say, you can actually see there's a little bit of a break, so the plastic's come away. Not sure if you want to go the whole hog and replace that front grille. In fact, I've seen some people are actually replacing these front grills with S-line grills with the cross hatching kind of thing going on, instead of this square or rectangular kind of gaps. You're kind of getting these diamond ones, which look very, very cool. That's entirely up to yourself. You can see down here as well, we've got a little bit of a gap just there on that front bit of trim here. Probably could do with a similar kind of repair as was done on the other side. Nice chrome surrounds. The lights, I should point out, are all good. I mean, these things I'm pointing out, they're really purely cosmetic. Functionally, everything is working perfectly. Hello, you can see me. The lights are crystal clear. There's no fogging, no condensation. Likewise down here on that low level fog light, and also if I just show you on this side as well, crystal clear on both of those. You've got your front parking sensors. Now, I was saying we've done mechanical things. We've actually replaced one of those parking sensors, so the system all works perfectly. Having a look down the side of the car, it's in good condition. If you just cast your eye all the way down the line, you'll see a nice reflection throughout. Looks lovely. There are some little marks on it, and as I say, we will come across all of those as we go around the car. So you can see here, for example, a couple more stone chips. Otherwise all good. Let's have a look at this wheel. Now this wheel here is actually in very good condition. It's probably the best one of the lot. There are some little marks on it where it's been brushed against the curb. Actually it's looking quite good. Nice wheel centers as well. Good discs and pads. There's life left in them. You don't need to change them straight away. In fact, the car is going to be coming with a service. Just showing you the tyres. You've got lots of life left in them. Strangely coming with winter tyres here, we can see. And as we come along the side, you can see in good condition. Just to reference those winter tyres, if you wanted to, seems to be quite a thing these days, is people actually buy themselves a second set of alloy wheels, and then they'll sort of put the winter wheels on, not just the winter tyres, and then when it's summertime they'll put their big alloy wheels on with their summer tyres or their all-weather tyres. These winter tyres are perfectly good all year round. They just do tend to wear out a little bit more during the summer months as the roads are hotter. Good discs and pads, a little bit of a lipping going on here, but actually there's plenty of life left in them, and a bit of corrosion here you can see on the discs, on the the wheel faces. If you wanted to refurb an alloy wheel, we can certainly help you with that. We've got some great contacts in the trade. Personally, I recommend diamond cutting, or even powder coating, finishing if you want a painted finish. It's up to yourself. Nice touch there with a little Audi wheel, what they call valve caps. Having a look around the back now, you can see the rear bumper's in good condition. No scrapes or scuffs. It's all looking nice. If I'm being a bit fussy, and I am very fussy to be fair, there's a line that's just going down here which would be evidence to me of a poor repair. Now, can you even see what I'm looking at? If you can, good. There it is. You can just about make out that little line there. I'm being very fussy. You kind of got to know what you're looking for to see these things, but I'm showing it to you. In fact, if you step away, I can't even see it now with my own eyes, but if you step away you'll see that vanishes. But I'm showing it because I don't want there to be any surprises, certainly not nasty ones. If you're coming down to see the car, I want you to know exactly what you are getting. And what you are getting with this car is a car that's in great mechanical condition. Now that is to say though, unfortunately, there's no evidence of service history with the car. The service book was lost. I have managed to trace some service history for the car. However, it's not by any stretch exhaustive, and we're servicing it ourselves before the car actually goes out. So what I would say is that I know the cam belt has been changed, for example. We've just done a clutch. We've also done the flywheel as well. We're going to do a service to it as well. We've got some evidence of service history, but the book is gone. So yeah, we've adjusted our price accordingly, and indeed in taking it in from the customer, we adjusted the purchase price from them as well. So there's some profit in it for us, and there's a great car in it for whoever buys it. I'm just showing you these tints here because these weren't factory standard, and they weren't fitted to the car when they were purchased by the keeper, who's registered as the keeper on the logbook at the moment. They put that on aftermarket. Another nice wheel, little bit of marks on it, nothing too severe. And again, you've got those winter tyres. If you wanted to change those, you can do, and just keep those winter ones in the shed, and you can pop them back on as and when you need to. Just looking down the side of the car here, you can see it's in good condition. No dents or scratches. Nice deep reflection there. All looking very tidy. It is a lovely car. I'm being particularly fussy, I always am, but I just don't want to waste anyone's time, let alone mine. So if you are looking at this car and it's not right for you, well, I've saved you the hassle of coming down to see it. Now I did tell a little fib, this is the worst of the wheels. So you can see that curbing mark going all the way around there. A good third of the wheel been done there. And you've also got a little bit done there on the face as well. To get these refurbed, you can do, or as I said, which is probably my preferred choice really, if this was my car, I might go online and try and find a nice set of 18-inch Audi wheels, get a nice set of all-weather tyres on them, and then swap those tyres and wheels around with the seasons. So autumn I'd stick these on, it'll do better fuel economy, it'll hold itself nicer on the roads, and come the summertime again, I stick those 18-inch wheels on just to give it a bit of a sportier look, and also to save these winter tyres. It just means you're going to change your tyres much less, and that brings us back to where it all began, here at the front. Now we're going to have a look inside the car. It came with two keys. They look like this. There are two of them. Buttons here to unlock, lock and open the boot as well. Hopefully that's showing up. going to unlock it there. You see the hazard lights all flash. And now let's take a look inside the car. Now it's got a full imitation leather interior. Just not 100% sure that's leather. It's very nice, but I won't go as far as to say that that is a leather interior. I'll get my shadow out of the way. It is a black interior. It certainly looks like leather. You've got floor mats, auto lights, electric windows front and rear, heated wing mirrors. They're not electrically folding. Central locking. You've got this very nice aluminium style fascia going throughout. And now I'm going to jump into the car. I'm going to take the key and I'm going to push it into this little slot here. And you'll see that that car starts without failure. Well, I'll turn the stereo down and I'll turn the air conditioning off as well, which will make me just bake. Now it says Serve 9 up there, just to show you that that is actually the radio station. So if we change the radio station to, for example, Magic, you'll see that that changes to Magic there. It's got a great stereo, very nice system. I'll turn that down. This is your screen here for your MMI. It also includes Bluetooth phone as well. Just flick that there, so we've got the phone, and all of that is controlled using these buttons down here. So on some of these cars you'll see this is just a really blank, pale, sort of nothing space, whereas here we've got the full MMI, which includes the nav, details for the setup of the car. In fact, if we just have a look at car, and what we'll do, we'll look at the service interval display. We can actually see the next oil change is due, as it shows you there, in 9,400 miles or 339 days, and the next inspection is due in 18,700 miles or 348 days. Now we don't have evidence of that last service, so we will be servicing the car before it goes out. As I said, we know it's been done, but we want evidence. We don't really sort of take people for their word on servicing if we can help it. I have phoned up the garage who did the cam belt change. I know that's been done, but it was done cash, so we've got no bills. And likewise as well, I've got some service history evidence from when the car was purchased from its previous retailer. We've got dual zone climate control currently turned off, adjustable for the driver's side over here, passenger side over here. I won't bore you with all of that, just know that it works perfectly, and the reason for that is quite simple. It's because we've actually repaired a sensor in the air conditioning. So we have fully inspected this car from top to bottom. Like I said, we've done a clutch and a flywheel, we've also done a parking sensor, we've also done the air conditioning, and it will come with a service done as well. The last mileage registered here is 75,876. That will go up a little bit, but let's call it 76,000 miles for argument's sake. You've got cruise control on here, which is an absolute godsend, works perfectly. You've also got over here all your lights and your indicators, and over here all your wipers and stuff. They're not auto wipers. Voice command, a multifunction steering wheel with volume controls and mode controls over here. Like I showed you, it's a great stereo. Now the sat nav, we don't have the disc. In fact, the previous keeper didn't have the disc either. We've got evidence of that from when they bought it. They've just lived without it. If I press nav, it just says here, please insert the navigation data medium. So you need to pop that into there. Little CD slot just up here. There's also, this is really cool, if I press open, you've also got some slots here for SD cards. So if you want to put some music onto SD card, and you can have 60 gigabytes, let's say, or 20, 32, whatever you want, whatever memory card you've got, you can have that much music on those. And then you've got a fantastic jukebox inside the car. There's also, and I've just opened this up here, you've got a power socket here, and it's coming with this rather large cable for a USB connection and the like, and that all plugs in here in the glove box. And there is also already a USB connection there, so you can plug in your phone like that if you want to. If you want to play music directly from your phone or an MP3 player, if you don't want to use a memory card. And likewise, as I said, you've also got the telephone, which works perfectly, but that is not a Bluetooth music player. Cup holders, 6-speed manual gearbox, and I think that pretty much just covers everything in here. We've got a funky little trip computer as well, which I can just show you. If I flick through it here, you can just see all of that doing its thing. Not quite sure what it's doing, including a digital speedo, which is a nice touch. Very nice touch. All right, I think that's about everything I can show you in here with the engine running. I'm going to open up the door, turn off the key, and jump on out. I'm just going to run through the condition of the rest of the cars. Now, if you have a look in the back, it is in gorgeous condition. Get my shadow out of the way as best I can. You've got ISOFIX points here if you want to plug your babies in. You've got 3x3 point seat belts, so a full-size adult can sit in the middle. You've also got those headrests, and you've also got this very natty little thing here, an armrest, if you want to divide up your passengers. And just in there you've got a first aid kit, which lives in that little panel just there. Very nice mats in the car, and it really is in absolutely lovely condition. Really, really lovely. Let's just go around the other side and I'll show you that as well. Oh, I've locked it. There we go. So you can see for yourself, it's just lovely. Really nice condition. And the nice thing about these tinted windows as well, although they are a little bit gangster for some people, if you're carrying kids around, they're perfect. They really are ideal. Oh, hello. You can see me looking all casual. But they are really useful things, because it just means you don't have to have those silly Winnie the Pooh things stuck on the windows to keep the glare out of their faces. And it's also a nice security thing as well. Just showing you the front passenger seat in lovely condition. As you'd expect really from a nice Audi, this car is just lovely. Really nice place to be. Now I'm just going to quickly show you in the boot. Now in Sell Your Car UK style, we have got some documents in here. We're not showing everything because we don't really have everything. For example, the previous sale receipt that has proof that the servicing was done up to a point, and also that it never came with a sat-nav CD. And likewise as well, we're not showing you all of the logbook or MOT history, but do have a chat with us here and I'll be happy to go through all of that with you. Nice little bit of storage space there. Now this is very interesting. You've got a 60-40 split folding rear seats, which is so unusual in a saloon. So if you needed to, you could either just fold down this side or just that one seat over there, and you could lug whatever you needed to back from IKEA. Very, very useful indeed. You've got a warning triangle just up here, which is also very useful, and these little handle here just to grab and to shut that boot just a little bit easier, he said. So there we have it. That is absolutely everything you need to know about this gorgeous Audi A4. It just really does look very executive in this black with those blacked out windows. It's a fabulous looking car and it drives beautifully, and it is available for sale exclusively using our service. Now, if you need to get any warranty for it, I'm happy to put a warranty on it for you. Indeed, we have serviced it, done the clutch, flywheel. I know it's had a cam belt, but just be aware we use Warranty Wise here as our warranty provider. They administer our warranties for us. Now, I'm not 100% confident that they would pay out on any major claim on that warranty, simply because the service history just isn't coming with the car. You may want to get a warranty yourself. I think you'll have better luck dealing with it yourself. We've certainly priced the car so that affords you the ability to do that. We can put a warranty on from ourselves. I'm more than happy to do so, but as I said, I'm just not 100% confident with Warranty Wise that they would uphold that warranty in the event of a major mechanical breakdown. I don't see there being a major mechanical breakdown, which is why I'm very happy to sell this car. It's passed all of our pre-delivery inspections and our health checks, but I know what they're like. Now that aside, this beautiful car, you can finance it. We have provided cars to people who've used Zuto, so if you want to have a chat with them and come back to us here, by all means. And indeed, if you want to part exchange your car for this one, then have a chat with us about that as well. We do offer all of those facilities. So there we have it. This gorgeous Audi A4 2-litre TDI TECHNIK 6-speed manual is available for sale, but only and exclusively using the service here at Sell Your Car UK. Thanks for watching. God, it looks mean.